right, amazing evening, Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Updates with Precious. As always, it is sweet my belly to bring on an update of things when they happen for inside Nigeria. My name is Precious in welcome to today. Make I give on a quick gist before you retire for the day. So as usual, when I know waiting the trend or waiting they happen already. When I know the US strike will happen, Nigerians never forget them. Many people see they talk, say many people from the northern part of Nigeria, they talk, say, no. Say the air strike no kill anybody, no do anything to anybody at all. Saying I just wasted missiles, now they shoot. But Nigerian government, Nigerian army don't come out, come begin give account of waiting happen. And we still they wait for footages from the United States military on waiting go on exactly and how they use decimate this terrorist them, if that is what actually happened. But make a take on through the hot to read them as they hot, sharp, because they don't resume surveillance again, according to them, say for inside Nigeria. Now, bandits kill several people in IED explosion in Zamfara State. So it be like say the bandits, aka terrorists, then don't vex. Because of the US strike, they use annoyance, do blasts, detonate IED, and the thing kill a lot of people for inside Zamfara State. But I thought they said the bandits were not terrorists. How come they're not killing people? If you keep people en masse, that one no be an act of terrorism. How do you start negotiating with people who just carry an explosive device and start killing people? That's a question where a lot of people they ask. Now, to them, that's a retaliation for waiting happen with Donald Trump for Sokoto State. And they come up because Kwara State set to get their own, but we could just they move on. US airstrike in Sokoto records no casualty. Police base 15 EOD commandants. Now they talk that one. But when they come to more matter, and then US strikes targeted ISIS, Lukarawa, terrorists. This na presidency, now they talk this one. And then US airstrikes, terrorists, sympathizers, and negotiators should face same treatment as terrorists. Pastor Paul in Nigeria, they talk this one. Say both terrorist sympathizers, so and people when they negotiate on their behalf, you know them. Say make them face the same punishment so it be say the terrorists themselves will face because now the same thing. Now, Tinubu takes a back seat as foreign forces take center stage in Nigeria or in Nigeria governance. Bolaji Abdullahi will be ADC talk person 90 talk this one. And then Senator Ndume demands US-led military strikes in Northeast and on Boko Haram ISWAP strongholds. So I beg US, that's him what I do for Sokoto. Bring it on. Come my states. Northeast Nigeria, now that zone now from. You want to come that side. You see Boko Haram camp, ISWAP camp. Not gonna do them something. Show them example how it be again. American congressman claims US airstrikes stopped terrorist attacks usually recorded during Christmas in Nigeria. It's almost like it's traditional. Almost every December now, you must hear one or two things. Most likely, since for a while now, even during Jonathan administration. Remember the Christmas Day bomb blast, right? Okay, but now the U.S. congressman they talk, it be like say this one don't stop nonsense because in case they won't do any nonsense for Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, may they know say that one no feel work again, call it work at all. And then somebody else, a U.S. congressman, now said, guess what? Oh, U.S. congressman Riley Moore helped Congressman Riley Moore just saved a Nigerian Christian from a death sentence. People come, they say, yay, all right, we're coming. Let's get there again. Now, Nigerian Army Chief Shaibu lands in Sokoto, meets Sultan, seeks closer ties with traditional rulers and mid security. In case you don't understand, Chief of Army Staff, he don't go see Sokoto, Sultan of Sokoto. He knows in Sokoto State, the first missile of Donald Trump first land on top of hands. So Chief of Army Staff don't go see him. Say, we could negotiate to this insecurity where they happen like this. So we go need the confidence and relationship with traditional rulers where we're to fit use defeat and where we're. Okay. US warship fired dozens of Tomahawk missiles into terrorist camps in Sokoto, says defense official. So defense official don't already talk. Say a Tomahawk, now then carry you. Tomahawk, say them fire dozens of them. In case you don't understand, dozen are 12. So if they say dozens, that means now more than 2 dozens. That means now more than 24. You can imagine firing more than 24 Tomahawk. How much it was? And the bill they wait for inside Nigeria. Okay, now. US resumes intelligence flights over Nigeria after airstrikes in ISIS terrorists in Sokoto as because of say Zamfara people, then I mean bandits say their head is shake for Zamfara State. Say they won't begin keep people anyhow. You are saying, you know what, we will go begin watch where they perform again. So that we'll know where next we go fit deal with them. Now, Tinubu in Nigeria, Tinubu says in Nigeria, we are prayer warriors, religious, and will surmount insecurity. So what can I not worry about that one? We'll be prayer warriors. We're very religious. And this is security matter. We'll go finish and with prayer. Prayer. Fire. Insecurity could die by fire. Another gist here now. Terrorists storm Kwara community after Christmas celebration. Abduct 7 residents, injure others. Did you hear them? Terrorists storm Kwara community after Christmas celebration. Abduct 7 residents, injure others. Nigerian government says Tinubu approved US airstrikes on Sokoto forest. Admits ISIS presence. So ISIS said, ISIS even did him grand for inside this Nigeria like this. All right now. Bandits abduct 5 travelers along Ugbeegbe Road in Kogi. 1 other injured. And then Sokoto government confirms US airstrikes, says terrorist camps destroyed, no civilian casualties. Alleged forgery of Tinubu's tax reforms law amounts to treason. I think Abubakar Naidi told this and said, this is what they're saying for tax reform law. Hey, he said this is not treason, then they plan to do it like that. Okay. And then GNI building. In fact, talking about the tax reform law itself, Arewa say they will never pay the Tinubu's new tax. That's what they call it. They say Arewa will never pay Tinubu's new tax. We are waiting for who will force us to do it. Who talked this one? Sheikh Al-Khali Zaria. Now talk this one. Sheikh Al-Khali Zaria. Now talk this one. According to news with basic career. Who go force them to do them? All right. Now the question be that. GNI building fire. 3 dead bodies found as rescue operation continues. Remember the GNI 22-story building where we say burned completely for Marina, Lagos. Now, notorious Nigerian police unit in Imo State, Tiger Base, after my life, says lawyer Agona. They talk to some Mokona Combo, Tiger Base, one base, my life. Going to the tax law, Oga Tax Master talk, say January deadline for controversial tax law is non-negotiable. Nothing on a feet do to stop him. Even Tinubu cannot stop it. He's still reiterating that, and nobody can see it. It can happen. Now, we thought it was an air crash. Sokoto residents recount US airstrike. So they say an airplane, nine crash. They don't say na US. Nigeria must work as a family to overcome insecurity. Minister of Defense Musa Nainde talked this one. Then let's go straight to Rivers State, where it is shell because when I bought in Rivers State right now, as we cannot reveal a lot of things. We should see indeed there is fresh crisis between him and Sim Fubara and the president, Bola Tinubu. Wike hints at fresh political battle in 2026, insists on agreement. He said, why 2026? So, say from next year. Election year, being a political year. So 2026 year, say no one even hear Jack. Say agreement agreement. And everybody must obey. Everybody must obey agreement. He said, we stood with Tinubu when it was tough. And we don't go stop now. He said, people where if it be said they won't talk on your mandate, you shall stand now. They couldn't sing on your mandate when it mattered the most. Now so in the don't jab new Tinubu supporters. They throw jab at them, say, on a Tison I love them. When he need on a most, where on a day, one a day they sing that mandate. He can say, I'm the most abused politician after Tinubu. And that's so in talk. All right, let's go straight to other issues. 2027 will be smoother for me, Governor Oti. And I did talk this one. Well, all of this matters and more. And I will carry come the months this evening. It's always a pleasure to be with you guys to bring on a matter the way they share like every day for inside the country. But make I begin bring on the gist of the story after I don't give on the the skeleton. Make I begin giving on the one way matter inside the story one by fellow. Okay, so let's start with the conversation around the waiting they happen for inside Zamfara State. As now we heard that police in Zamfara State today, Saturday, confirmed that some objects suspected to be improvised explosive devices exploded along the Magami Dansadao Road in Maru local government area of Zamfara State. Now, the command spokesperson Yazid Abubakar confirmed this. Abubakar, who declined to make further comments, said the information available to the command was sketchy. They're not too clear, so make you not talk to what you don't know. Then he said the command was investigating to ascertain the cause of the incident. The officer, however, promised to provide details of the explosion in a comprehensive statement. An eyewitness, Yunusa Isa, who was part of an escort a escort convoy traveling along the road confirmed the incident to newsmen in a separate telephone interview. And according to UNISA, he said suspected bandits planted triple explosives along the road between Maikogu and Mailayaya communities. Now he explained that the explosions occurred while convoys of vehicles were escorted by security personnel along the road to the Dansadao Emirate. Now, the witness said the convoy was passing through the area when the blast reportedly destroyed two motorcycles and resulted in the death of four people. A second explosion later affected some trailers on the road, leading to the death of about five additional persons. The convoy was lengthy, and the point where the explosion occurred was towards the rear of the vehicles, Issa said. Now, he further disclosed that security operatives attached to the convoy engaged the attackers in a gun duel and pursued them into the nearby bushes. Wait, if security operatives pursued them, engage them, how come the spokesperson to the police say he no get details, he no know whether they be bandits? Not vex, who the security operatives will be pursue? When I don't understand. If the security operatives engage them and fire them so they run enter bush, that information should be available to this, person where they put mouth for talk for police, the police command spokesperson. Why you no go know about them, and why you go talk say get much information and know waiting to talk? But I don't know. Now the witness further stated that a woman reportedly fell off a moving vehicle in panic following the explosion and was accidentally run over by another vehicle, leading to her death. He confirmed that security agencies have had been reinforced in the area to ensure the safety of road users. This is very, very sad. Say as this one happened now, they're like it's a test to Trump. Like, what the hell do you think you can do? You think say if you do more than a dead rat, you think say you don't fit get us before and make you come do again. Because I don't wonder Ali Jome they talk say I beg this um explosive, this thing where you blast like this, I beg just try make you move this joint military operation with United States and Nigeria. I'm not gonna carry and reach northeast a bit there. Because it did happen well for the people of Northeast, like the village people. I think that's why Ndume said the thing like this because it's really bad. But guess what? Not be only for inside Zamfara State or maybe say we hear say some things like that happen because even Kogi State and Kwara State also get their own fair share of this kind of things after Trump incident. Everybody go down think say by now immediately after Trump come go everywhere we just melee people go don't come down. No, be like that because terrorists suspected to be bandits yesterday, Friday evening, invaded Andala community in Igbaja Ward 2, Ifelon local government area of Kwara State, abducting 7 residents and injuring several others just a day after Christmas, Boxing Day. A source told newsmen that the attack occurred on Friday at about 7 p.m. yesterday evening, throwing the usually peaceful community into panic, grief, and mourning. Now, according to the sources, the armed men stormed the community in large numbers, firing sporadically as they forcefully entered homes and carted away victims. Enter people's houses, carry human beings, then waka they go. I don't even understand what is wrong with us in this countryside. Sometimes I wonder how the color of our problem, honestly speaking, it's just very disheartening to see how bad things have become in our country. It's really, really very disheartening. And now today, yeah, this happened on the 26th. I don't want to go further with that story because it's really very heartbreaking to keep talking about the stories. But I'll give you more updates on the US strike because there's more updates. But then we also did hear that tension is high right now in Ogbe and its surrounding communities following a fresh attack by bandits along the Ogbe axis in Kogi State on Friday. Now, reports indicates that the incident occurred as some residents were traveling from Ogbe to Egbe to attend a wedding ceremony of an Ogbe indigene based in Egbe, Kogi State. During the journey, the group was ambushed by armed assailants, bandits, at the boundary area between Ogbe and Koro. One person who was reportedly shot during the attack and has been rushed to an undisclosed hospital for medical treatment. 5 others were kidnapped by the attackers and taken into the bush. Now, residents have once again raised concerns over the persistent insecurity along rural roads in the area, calling on relevant authorities to urgently strengthen security patrols around their vicinity. This is so sad. Now, did I tell you what Sokoto residents said? They say it shocked them. They were like men that dream when the thing happened, when the Zamfara State bomb blast happened. Sorry, the Sokoto State bomb blast happened. Residents for Jabut town for inside Tambowa local government area of Sokoto State recounted harrowing experiences following a US airstrike late Friday, with many initially mistaking the ferry the ferry descent for an aircraft crash. Some of them think say, oh, which plane? Because I think it happened. It be like say fire show. So it is say the aeroplane now don't crash. Now Babakar Shehu Jebo, a resident and information officer for Tambowa local government area, said the incident occurred around 10:30 p.m. Well, not even around midnight. Now, because of the loud noise, around 10:30 p.m., but around about midnight at time, night Trump Twitter. That means it don't happen since everywhere just quiet. Now, because of the loud noise, he said, and the speed at which the burning object descended, many of us thought it was an air crash, he explained. But when we consciously moved closer, we realized it was not an aircraft, it was something else entirely. Now, Sarakin Fawan Jebo, Muhammad Abubakar, reassured the public that the communities of Jebo and Baragini have long lived peacefully and have never harbored terrorists or bandits. He recalled only a single kidnapping incident in the year 2000, emphasizing that the area has remained calm since then. So, like experts or security experts had said about this, um, over the past hours where this incident happened. The fact say the community dey in peace no mean say terrorists no go wan come that place to come hide after going to other places to commit mayhem. You don't understand. Mhm. They know they compulsory say dem go stay or remain for the place wey e be say dem commit their crime because e go catch them quick quick when dem dey there now. That's just it. Where dem dey commit crime, if they remain there, you go catch them faster. So to make sure say you no catch them faster, they go quickly comot body for that area. That's exactly how it should be done or how it's usually done. So no biggie. That one that's how it's supposed to be. So saying that oh because we've been peaceful and all that, perhaps we no deserve the thing we happen. No mean say see the fear that we have that a lot of the reason why a lot of people didn't want the United States to come into Nigeria is because of this. The kind of tension where the team will build, the image where the team will create for Nigeria and Nigerians across the world. This kind of thing, now waiting it would take before we even erase them. It had well. It had. And most importantly, the damage it will cause to your soil, to your land. The damage it will cause. Most of the damage is no go hard. Whether you like it or not, in one way or the other, collateral damage is good day. No matter how clean and sweet the operation will become. One or two collateral damages good day. You understand? And at the end of the day, if our government had done the needful, if our government had prioritized life and stopped traveling to market Nigeria that security no day, you get the security for inside your country, you go come out say you go market your country for investors and you spend a lot of money and all that doing that. When you get serious issue for here, if you had prioritized this, I'm sure that the effort all they put in now, if they say we put in half of that effort, this how did we even get here? I was asking this question yesterday. How did we get to the level where bandit terrorists, we have the temerity, the audacity to tell our government that they know what we want, tell them. And then a human being will still have, goodness, the mind to come out and say that, these people, they should be negotiated with. Negotiate with people who just unprovoked come out and begin to kill human beings. If they are angry with government, not vex. According to waiting Prince like I talked the other day, is it not better that they attack the government they're angry with instead of attacking their fellow human beings when they still suffer the same suffer from government? I don't understand. You're angry that government is not taking care of you. You're angry that this or that is happening. The human being the way they go kill and the ones who they kidnap. Now then put you for that condition. If not for anything, you should be empathetic towards them. Enough for you to do everything to even protect them so that they will come up for that danger of the same people we put on them for the same problem. How can you pluck off your eyes because it's so evil? I don't understand. So, I don't know how we got to the level where we start saying that, Nigeria is helpless, there will be a lot of collateral damage if we do this, like we are totally lost. Like there's nothing we could do about it if we had acted. No wonder No wonder Sani Abacha talk say, if terrorism first start for more than 24, 48 hours, make you check and well the hand of government inside. You cannot, I mean, see how swiftly we moved with Benin Republic issue. How quick we were to move to protect democracy of Benin Republic. Why were we not that good, that quick, that swift in protecting our own democracy? That's not the question we ask. Maybe now want to make you as well resume that their surveillance again. Say, you know what? If like say this people they take us for granted, make we go watch them again. More nowhere next to go enter for inside this one. What they do now? Um, Now, authorities in Sokoto has confirmed that no casualties were recorded following a U.S. airstrike in Jebotambawa local government area of um, Sokoto State. Mohammed Ogie, the police area commander overseeing Tambawa local government area, was present at the scene but declined to comment directly on the bombing. Now, he, however, urged the traditional ruler Jebo, Alhaji Abubakar Jebo, to advise residents against visiting the site or handling fragments and debris from the explosion. Reports indicate that several fragments were collected by locals, many of whom are struggling with poverty and the state of economic downturn. Hassan Jetau, commandant of Base 15 Explosive Ordnance Disposal (EOD) in Sokoto State, which cordoned off the area, stressed the importance of public sensitization to prevent injuries from exploded ordnance. Yeah, he said, "We are very lucky there was no casualty and no one was hurt as a result of the bombing episode." As of the time of reports, the Sokoto State government had not issued. I think the Sokoto State government eventually issued a report, which I would get to by the way. But let's go straight to other issues. So talking about this explosion and the action of the United States, the General Overseer of Dunamis International Gospel Center, Dr. Paul Enenche, he don't express excitement over the recent United States military action against terrorists in Nigeria. It was, speaking during a church service in Abuja, Enenche, who has been vocal about the continued killing of innocent citizens across the country, said more terrorists should still be eliminated. In fact, the cleric stressed that terrorists, their sponsors, and collaborators, including those who help them negotiate, should face the same treatment. There are some jokers who said if America comes, they will fight them. Don't call us Ari. Don't call us Ari, my brother. They should go and fight the drones now. Hey. Now, more are still to go. And I have bad news for every terrorist. Terror sponsor, collaborator, and negotiator. I believe such people should be dealt with gradually, almost immediately. That's so anybody speaking for a criminal is a criminal, and anybody speaking for a terrorist is a terrorist. They should receive the same treatment as terrorists. Now, so Oga Paul in talk, but you know, say this preaching will go down well with a lot of people because it's not a nice thing to say. Talking about this one when he talks, make I tell you what's in Nigerian army talk now. Okay, did I tell you that our chief of defense staff don't go to Sokoto State? So make sure, say, we have to help us calm the nerves and minds of our traditional rulers for inside Sokoto State and seek for their collaboration. So Nigeria's Army Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Wayde Shaibu, yesterday Friday, immediately after the blast, after the US blast, missile and US strike, visited the Sultan of Sokoto Alhaji Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar III as part of what the army claim is a renewed push to strengthen civil military relations in the country. Now, the meeting held at the Sultan's Palace in Sokoto, it comes at a time of heightened insecurity across multiple regions, with communities increasingly demanding accountability and improved coordination from security agencies. Now, Shaibu, during the visit, said the Nigerian army was prioritizing collaboration with traditional institutions, insisting that community involvement remained key to tackling the country's security challenges. Now, he went on and on and on. But a lot of people don't say, okay, I see. Trump blast in the evening. The next day, you go see Oga Sultan. Yeah, okay, all right. Let's go on to more issues concerning this bomb blast. Now, Nigeria's cooperation with the United States over a Christian Christmas Day airstrike targeting Islamic State militants in the country's northwest had a great impact. This, according to report. Now, they say as about a dozen Tomahawk missiles were launched into Sokoto State. The strike came from a U.S. Navy warship stationed in the Gulf of Guinea. Mm. Now, this was confirmed by a US defense official who spoke with the Reuters. Now, about a month earlier, US President Donald Trump, and I know the threat to EBC, he don't put out. Now, local media reports loud explosion in Jego community, as I said earlier. So, speaking on Friday, Trump disclosed that the strike had originally been scheduled for Wednesday, but was postponed by his directive. Now, they were going to do it earlier. Trump told Politico in an interview. And I said, nope, let's give a Christmas present. Donald Trump. Said, nope, let's give a Christmas present. Now, they didn't think that was coming, but we hit them hard. Every camp got decimated. But they said no camp got decimated. And they said nobody at all wound now. Well, we don't know. Now, a US defense official who spoke to Reuters on condition of anonymity said the strike involved about a dozen Tomahawk missiles launched from a US Navy warship stationed in the Gulf of Guinea. The Nigerian government later confirmed that it had authorized the operation. Minister of Foreign Affairs Tuga also said that Nigeria is a multi-religious country, and so in the talk and say, it's in the talk now. According to the official, the United States carried out the operation partly because the location was too remote for Nigerian forces to reach. I was in the US talk, say the place being too remote for our Nigerian forces to reach there. Right now, it's partially symbolic, the official said, adding that the strike was also intended as deterrence and to signal that the Trump administration was prepared to use the military. However, analysts warn that such airstrikes may do little or to significantly weaken Islamist militants who have for years terrorized rural communities in Nigeria. So that's awaiting from the talk. We'll come back because he said quite a lot of other stuff that's very interesting and that we should look at. So, I mean, dozens of Tomahawk missiles, maybe say them put. But let's see. Let's go on with other issues concerning this airstrike. As the the African Democratic Congress (ADC), a major opposition party, has accused Bola Tinubu of effectively taking a backseat in governance after United States forces conducted airstrikes on Islamic State's linked terrorist camps in Sokoto State. So say you don't sit down for back and I just did there. Now another country now they help you do your work. Now wow. Now wow. Now, wow, that's what they said. Okay, so moving on. So, United States Congressman Riley Moore has linked the absence of mass Christmas attacks on Christian communities in Nigeria this year to American military action. Now, Moore said that while Christians were allegedly killed during Christmas celebrations, either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day in Nigeria, over the past 2 years, the situation was different this year because US forces carried out strikes against Islamic militants instead. Is that true? Now, writing on X, please don't let me post that. On Saturday today, the lawmaker said that for the past two Christmases, Christians have been murdered in Nigeria this year, thanks to putters at, radical Islamic terrorists were on the receiving end of 12 Tomahawk missiles as a present. Now, he added that the successful strikes on ISIS in coordination with the Nigerian government are just the first step to secure the country and end the slaughter of our brothers and sisters in Christ. More comments followed an announcement by US President Donald Trump and all that. Now, talking about Congressman Riley Moore, there was something that somebody posted that is quite interesting. And then he retweeted that. So there's an article that reads that Congressman Riley Moore just saved a Nigerian Christian from a death sentence. And of course, he tweeted that or retweeted that. He says Sunday Jackson is finally free after spending over a decade in prison and on death row for defending himself against an Islamic terrorist. I appreciate President Donald Trump's willingness to work with the United States in addressing security, greater stability in the country, and protecting our brothers and sisters in Christ. And that article did speak a lot. The article exposes the fact that, well, because of the intervention of Congressman Riley Moore on the case of Sunday Jackson, saying, I'm waiting make the Nigerian part of it pressurize the Nigerian government. They make sure say they release or pardon Sunday Jackson. And one of the conditions that they don't give Nigerian government now, it's not just enough to pardon him, but his safety must be guaranteed. His safety must be guaranteed because it's not just about pardoning him. Make we know yes anything happen to him. And I think that's a bit difficult because how do you tell a country to ensure the safety of someone else who lives in a region where be say they volatile? Excuse me. So that's what a lot of people are saying. But it's like a trap for Nigerian government again. That's what people think. And this may just be another trap for Nigerian government. How do we come out of this hook? Yeah. So let's quickly move on to other issues. Let me see if I'm done with this issue, then I get straight to the race surveillance of Nigeria. So on the president's part, President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians that the ongoing recalibration of the country's security architecture will soon deliver results strong enough to restore public confidence, he said. Now, the president gave the assurance yesterday, Friday, while meeting with delegation of the Christian Association of Nigeria, led by its president, Archbishop Daniel Uko, at his Lagos residence. So the meeting was disclosed in a statement issued by President's spokesman, Bayo Ononuga. Tinubu said his administration remained committed to security or sector reforms, including plans to establish state and community policing. In fact, my contact say we dey pray well for Nigeria and say with better prayer. So we're a country of prayer warriors. We are prayer warriors, religious, and we will surmount insecurity because of our prayer. We'll be saying we shall pray. And that one, we do believe, say our prayer true, it will reach God here very soon. Then the Nigerian government has also confirmed that it authorized and carried out what it described as the precision strikes on suspected Islamic terrorists. In fact, the Islamic State enclaves in Sokoto State. So the Nigerian government itself has said that. And for a lot of people when they talk, say, okay, only Yusuf too that they talk about all of that. Well, Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, don't also talk. So I hope that this makes sense to a lot of people who think that perhaps they are not being sincere about being involved in their incident. And then Sokoto State confirms airstrikes. The Sokoto government has confirmed the airstrike, says terrorist camps destroyed, no civilian casualties. So then who were those people that were saying that there was no casualty, no one at all, nobody died? Well, let's see. The Sokoto State government has stressed that investigations are ongoing following a joint airstrike carried out by Nigerian military in collaboration with the United States of America against terrorist enclaves in Tangaza local government area, even as it confirmed that no civilian casualties were recorded. Now, the clarification was contained in a statement issued yesterday, Friday, by the Director General of Media and Publicity, Government House, Sokoto, Abubakar Bawa, and made available to journalists and newsmen in the state. According to the statement, the joint operation conducted on Wednesday formed part of sustained efforts to dismantle terrorist and bandits network operating within Sokoto State and along Nigeria's northwestern borders, with post-strike assessments still on the way. So they never finished post-strike assessment. Now, the impact of the airstrike could not be immediately determined. So for those who say, oh, nobody died, oh, nothing happened. In fact, they just wasted their missiles and all that. Here, now the state government, they talk, say the impact, say they don't fit immediately ascertain them. They study post-strike assessment. So they said, so the impact of the strike, he said, could not be immediately determined as assessment reports from the joint operations are still being awaited. So he said, now the statement said investigations remain active following public concerns over the discovery of suspicious objects near Jebo Town in the Tambawa local government area of Sokoto State, noting that conclusions would only be drawn after detailed analysis by relevant authorities. The circumstances surrounding the objects found in a location near Jebo Town could not be immediately explained as the outcome of analysis by Nigeria and the US authorities is being awaited, Bawa said. Now, he emphasized that despite the ongoing investigation and assessment in both locations, no civilian casualties were recorded in Tangaza and Jebo communities. Like some people don't talk, say, oh, you want to kill? No, nobody. Quoting him, he says Sokoto State welcomes any collaboration between Nigeria and all relevant global stakeholders aimed at curbing the menace of terrorism and cross-border crimes in the state. The statement reads in part. Now, the state government reiterated its commitment in supporting, anything we could help the matter end. It also called for continued public, support to help fighters. Why he said, indeed, that terrorist camps were destroyed. Is it possible that their camps are destroyed without casualty from their end? We still do not know. So we'll wait. So I wait the post-strike assessment to know exactly what in EBC don't happen. But going on, following all of this scenario and all that really happen, the United States not they happy at all with all this matter because as I talk to you, the United States US has resumed intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance ISR operations over Nigeria. Now, just days after conducting um, airstrikes against ISIS terrorists in Sokoto State, according to flight tracking data and terrorism analysts, that's what they're saying. So, a Sahel-focused terrorism tracker, I think Grant Phillip, that's his name, shared flight data indicating that a Gulfstream V aircraft, a long-range business jet frequently adapted for ISR missions, was observed flying over Borno State this afternoon. This afternoon. Now, Philip said the renewed operations were directed at the Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP, the ISWAP affiliate active mainly in Nigeria's northeast and the Lake Chad basin. So, quoting him, he said the United States resumed ISR operations today on ISWAP in the Sambisa Forest, Borno State, in northeast Nigeria after a 1 day pause following the strikes in Sokoto State, Philip wrote on X. I mean, with images, necessary images. Let me see if I can get you a copy, a footage of that image so that make it not be like saying me. So they say Lisa, don't want person seeing a python in the comment. So let's see if I can quickly show you an image so that you see. I'm trying to see, get in touch with that so that we can. So I mean, he posted that image and we I mean there is no, of course, all the while we be say they may don't they do that operation, we actually no hear anything or get any formal report say, oh, we've been having surveillance in Nigeria and all that. So for some people who will say that, oh, I mean, if the US is having surveillance in Nigeria, they should be able to say that. So no, the first time they had surveillance, when we heard, I mean, we reported here, see, US only get surveillance, so and all that. We didn't hear, the US never came to confirm or even deny it. We all know that. They didn't confirm or deny it. So we're also not expecting any statement. I mean, this now basic thing what do they do now for military? Nobody will want to say anything because this now about operation where you say suppose just decoded, make you be say give out too much to the enemy. But let me quickly see if I can get you that footage that he sent, wrote that message with very quickly. Okay, I think I have it here. I have it here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's it. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Oh dear. Okay, so I thought I got it for a second. Let me see if I can still get it back. Um, okay, all right. I'll try to get the image and show you, and show you later on. Hopefully, I would be able to do that because I don't know why this is not responding at my end at all. Okay, here you are. So, sorry, I would have gotten you a screenshot of it. So, yeah, posted with that image and why he said that they don't resume this operation again and all that. Now, flight tracking records show that the U.S. Began intelligence flights over Nigeria on November 24 after the aircraft departed from Ghana, which serves as a logistical hub for American military operations in Africa, he wrote. Now, since the mission began, the aircraft has reportedly flown over Nigeria airspace almost daily. Further data linked the aircraft operator to Tenax Aerospace, a company that provides special mission aircraft and works very closely with the United States of America. Now, around the time the ISR operation started, a former US official disclosed that the mission were aimed at tracking an American pilot abducted in neighboring Niger Republic, as well as gathering actionable intelligence on militant groups operating within Nigeria. So that means this is not all about Nigeria at the end of the day. That means you get another plan where we say they on ground, perhaps to penetrate Nigeria. You know, some people don't they talk about before. In fact, some people don't already insinuate them before. Say the ultimate goal for this attack or for this strike for Nigeria are to make sure say they penetrate the Sahel states and dismantle them, the three Sahel brothers, and dismantle them. Could this be it? Because you heard what that report read a bit, that a former US official disclosed that some missions were aimed at tracking an American pilot abducted in neighboring Niger Republic, as well as gathering actionable intelligence on militant groups operating with Nigeria. While the resumption of intelligence fight came shortly after Nigeria's National Security Advisor Malam Nuhu Ribadu met with the U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth in Washington earlier. The meeting followed statement from the I think Pentagon pledging to work aggressively with the Nigerian government. The airstrike carried out in Sokoto last Thursday on Christmas Day marks the first fulfillment of U.S. President Donald Trump's pledge to respond to those threats, with the president warning that further strikes would follow. So that means Nigeria may just be ready to get as many as possible. As possible, of it is really crazy. This is really heartbreaking. All right, let's move on to other issues very quickly. Moving into politics right now. Let's see what we have in politics. I tell you, say Ogati Kopubaka don't talk. Say that thing with President Bola Tinubu would do, if not true, say in truly forge the new tax law. Say na treasonable matter. Now we think they suppose using picture. A treasonable matter. So former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has accused Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration of committing what he described as a brazen act of treason against Nigerians over alleged illegal alterations to the recently passed tax reform law. Now, in a press release issued by his media aide, Paul Ebe, Atiku stated that substantive and unauthorized changes were made in the tax law. So you don't talk. He said, why Ebe say Nigerians they quiet as this one they happen? Okay. Did I also tell you that Chinedu Agwe, a lawyer and activist, has raised the alarm over alleged threats to his life by personnel of Tiger Base, a special police unit in Imo State known for systematic torture, extrajudicial killings, and the death of at least 200 detainees in custody. Now, in on the shout now, nobody won't talk, say, okay, we hear your cry or we hear your shout. Oh. In on the shout, say, this is about killing me. This one, then they go and make the forfeit, do away with me. He's saying it now, nobody will hear him cry. Maybe tomorrow now, when anything happens to him or he disappear, they will see him again. It will now become a different music entirely. Well, we hope he survives this as people they talk. But let's move on to other issues very quickly. Now, okay. So did I tell you that? Okay, yeah. Let's move away from that. So Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, don't talk. So before I get to Nyesom Wike, let's go to the tax law said. What Arewa said. So, prominent Islamic scholar from Kaduna State, Sheikh Abubakar Al-Khali Zaria, has vowed that Northerners will not pay the new controversial tax scheduled for implementation January 1, 2026. Now, in a video circulating online, Mr. Al-Khali said any representatives from the North who supported the implementation of the tax laws or tax reforms will be dealt with whenever they return home. Quoting him, he says, we are waiting to see who will come and make us pay these taxes, the cleric stated. By Allah, I am saying with a loud voice, any senator or member of the House of Representatives who is supporting this new tax law will be dealt with once you are back home. Now, citing the removal of fuel subsidy, which he said did not benefit ordinary Nigerians, Mr. Akali stated that the controversial laws contradicted the will of the people as obtained in democracy. So he said, we are waiting to see who will pass this tax reform law. We sent you people to go and represent us, and democracy is for the people, by the people, and for the people. So, I don't know if we do anything. And to you, senators and representatives, I am congratulating you guys because you will be beaten up. Yeah? Beaten up, he said. And when they say they remove subsidy, whose father did it help? So we don't have any problem with anybody except those who signed the tax reform law, the cleric maintained. Now, controversies, of course, have continued to trail this tax reform law. It's really crazy. However, on our tax master general and the the chairman of Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax reforms, Taiwo Yedele don't talk say, you know, get us on I won't take down. The January 1st date of resumption of this tax law is sacrosanct. You cannot stamp am, sign am, seal am. Nothing will stop that January 1 from happening. It must happen January 1. And people are saying, okay, so not even for you to wait after the investigation where say make we investigate, because I mean if there is forgery in it and you know green ways make we first investigate, then what is the need? But let's move on to other political issues. As Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has restated his support for President Tinubu, saying he and his allies backed him openly when it was risky to do so, and will continue to stand by him. You see people when they say on your mandates now, why you not saying on your mandates when it mattered the most? I'm coming because he's hinting at something. And then in subsequent or in other videos, he said something about 2026 being an election year. And you know, get as it take be agreement when me and you get must be agreement. You must maintain that agreement. Let me first listen to the first part of written in talk.
But we did it when it was called for people to say, your mandate will stand. We stood firm. I said, your mandate will stand. And to the glory of God, we stood. And your mandate will stand today is very strong. So you are the ones who made the mandate to be strong. After the last step is signed. So all these people now you are seeing, and your mandate will start that time, when they were needed most, they couldn't sing that. They couldn't come out to say, first for Bola Tinubu. Now that you stood and voted for him, and Rivers State won, I tell you, all your struggle will not go in vain. All your struggle will not go in vain. So we have come to let you know that still be strong. Nigerians know us. When we take a decision, we have taken a decision. We don't take decision based on what people have seen. We take a decision based on we are convinced, we believe that this will happen. You stood firm even when you are not in power.
All right, so you don't hear waiting here some Wike talk. Will they come tomorrow? Waiting in talk now. In talk this one, or tell stakeholders after the annual Thanksgiving ceremony of the chairman of the South Development Forum, Chibodom Wuche, that held in his hometown for inside Ochiba community for Akoda East local government area of Rivers State. And there 9 day talk and there 9 day tell them. And it is there are more stuff that he also said. Let's take a listen to this.
If you experience in Nigerian politics, Nigerian politicians like the last money. I can tell you that. Go and study it. Nigerian politicians like what Rivers money. If you want to make money in Rivers today, I don't know how you made the mistake of announcing that there was 600-something billion naira. That mistake you made. I'm announcing that I blame some politicians from other states. I know them. They will not tell somebody here, this will get enough is enough. They're correct. Don't worry, weekend, his own time is finished. They're correct.
Okay, so let me break down that conversation in case you don't understand. Remember that Martin Amehula, the Speaker of the House of Assembly in the state, had announced or had held a press conference where he said that the what do they call it now? Before I call him the sole administrator, before I call him expatriate, the sole administrator left over 600 billion naira in the account of Rivers State when he was living. And that what is Fubara doing with it? So now we can throw a jab at Fubara, say, I mean, well, like, you go make mistake, go talk, say somebody leave 600 billion naira for 600 billion naira rather, not dollars. And now what you don't do it now, see Nigerian politicians like River State money where everybody now could near somebody now to collect in one part of River State money. And people don't talk. So wait, I thought there was reconciliation and they were good. How come he's not throwing a jab at Fubara over River State money that's where if they use to give other politicians? Listen to that in full.
If you experience in Nigerian politics, Nigerian politicians like Rivers money. I can tell you that. Go and study it. Nigerian politicians like what Rivers money. If you want to make money in Rivers today, I don't know how you made the mistake of announcing that there was 600 something billion naira. That mistake you made, I'm announcing that I blame some politicians from other states. I know them. They will not tell somebody here, this will get enough. They're correct. Don't worry, his own time is finished. They're correct. So, for you to be able to suck part of that 600 something billion, you must say wicked time is over. That is the way now. If you want to suck from that 600 billion, you went and told the public. You opened the whole thing. So, people were hanging. Now you are the one who opened it up. I have this kind of money. So what do you want them to do? People are waiting for where they will pay. So every day they put in one front page. They have adopted social person, they collect. So person social committee, they collect. Are you not seeing it that the president is happy with you? They collect. It should not be pattern of politics here. If you not, you won't put yourself. When anybody who comes to the Rivers State now must say the president is happy with you. They collect so. They don't want to hear with you again. They correct your own. You don't see president again. They correct. So people will also make a mistake of telling the world the amount of money. You see a lot of political forward now. What's going on? During my time, nobody could do that because I know that I've worked in Abuja separately. You know where you have political 419? There are days in the
All right now. So obviously, I mean, the drama never end for inside Rivers State because with this whole thing we can talk now, it truly shows saying the drama never over for inside Rivers State at all. In fact, they far from over. Now another part of this conversation we say even in friend Oga Peter Ayodele Fayoshi even help him the fight Sheyi Makinde self. I mean, he threw a serious jab at Sheyi Makinde. I wouldn't want to play all of that because of Sheyi Makinde's misunderstanding with him. But here now when Wike states and mention about 2027 and the need to obey the agreement where they get. I'm gonna make you go watch it. With Tinubu or with
on behalf of our team, thank you again. On our way forward from January last year, let me inform you with apologies. Let me inform you, we start what? 1 minute. You know me, I believe in agreement is what? Agreement is what? Anything you know you cannot do, don't say it. Don't enter into it. Nobody can use us. So let me say yes, I agree later. No, can't do that. Whatever you have agreed in the morning, you must agree in the night. So don't be worrying yourself about who are shouting or your bandit will stand. We have shouted when it mattered most. If we did not shout out and stand safe, would they shout now? No. Would they have shouted now? No. I have never hidden my position. Nigerians know.
All right, so that's there you go. There you go. You see the drama. So make you know what about whoever promised something must keep the promise we be say make. You know, get us to be. You must keep that promise you make because agreement, the agreement. Now this one does spark a lot of reactions. As people know, the talk say we thought for a second that the Rivers State issue. It's over, but I know they like to talk about Rivers State matter because at the end of the day, this whole drama where they happen on top the wealth of Rivers State and at the expense of the people of the state. We be suppose they suppose use that wealth, use develop. So now what's it make it in the tire me to talk about this? Really, forgive me. And this is my own way of protecting my mental health so that I don't die before my time trying to think about my beloved state. So forgive me if I don't dwell so much about what's going on what's going on in Rivers State. But I'm going to quickly show you within Oga Ayo Daily for your shit up for an interview. I mean, remember that recently Oga the governor of Oyo State, Oga Makinde, had an interview where he talks strongly about Nyesom Wike and talked about how Nyesom Wike betrayed him. That Nyesom Wike and him were in a meeting with the president. That even the president told him that, oh, Sheyi, I want you to handle APC in Oyo State for me. And he told him, no, President, I can't handle APC in Oyo State for you because I'm in another party. So I'm not going to fit there, another party, they handle APC for you. And then Wike said, make you no worry, say in go lock down PDP for him. Meaning that the crisis really go on now for PDP, it's very deliberately orchestrated by Wike to make sure, say, it render PDP useless for President Bola Tinubu. Makinde said he shuddered. He was surprised that this happened, even without telling him, his friend, that, oh, this is what I want us to do. You just go ahead and make that promise. In fact, he said, or he made it sound like the president did not even ask him to do this. Say, not busy, more like his busybody work. Now BC Wike they do. And you know, most of these things, considering say them be actually wearing good friends and tight friends before, you know, go down well with a lot of people. With Wike can. And Oga Ayodele Fayoshi don't take the matter for your head. How dare you talk to my friend like that? And he did respond a lot to and talk about Sheyi Makinde a lot in an interview he had with TVC. Take a listen.
So you can see where the problems are coming.
So you're clearly backing or defending.
I'm not defending. I just made an analogy.
Perceived anti-party activities.
There's no anti-party activities. There is no anti-party activities, with all due respect. Serving in a government in Israel, Netanyahu could not form government. Most countries of the world, the presidents couldn't form government. In South Africa, they couldn't form government. They had to go into alliance with opposition.
But how does that arrangement help PDP's credibility as an opposition party?
PDP has no credibility right now.
Are you saying this?
I am saying it on the live television. Are you saying this
because he's been expelled?
No, expelled. We expelled Makinde and Co. Those who went to Ibadan Convention, Governor Pintiri said they were not part of the expulsion. Governor Plateau came out and said we were not part of the expulsion, that it was smuggled into the program. It's there in the national news. They came out and said this.
Some say they did that because they were scared of. They said they did that because they were scared of Nyesom Wike.
Yes, they should be scared of somebody. In politics, it's either you are scared of you or you are scared of them. My name is Fayoshi, so people are scared of me, and I'm scared of some people too. I've come here to tell you that Wike is a crazy guy. Be his friend, good for you. Be his enemy, he will consume you. The journey of life is about interest. It's not about your father's family. So don't go there. This newscasting that you are doing
if this is acceptable, Governor Fayoshi, where do you draw the line on anti-party behavior? And I'm asking because, also related to this, when there is conflict between, for instance,
what did Governor Makinde do?
Can you hold on, sir? When there is a conflict between APC federal interest and say PDP opposition goals,
yes,
whose side do you expect Nyesom Wike to choose?
Now I ask you again, when Governor Makinde, because we should not forget the focus. The focus is the G5. your argument and your storyline is talking about Makinde and Wike.
Yes.
Is Makinde now born again? I should ask you that question. Is he born again? He said he regretted supporting Governor President Bola Tinubu. His regret will become a reality at him in 2027. Let me say that. And I will come back on this platform to say Makinde's candidate did not make it. Watch what I've ever said in this country. I will come back here to tell you Makinde's candidate did not make it. Let me tell you, in 2027, Makinde was the one in front speaking at Atiku, PDP. They don't do this. When did Makinde become born again? What went wrong? Because they didn't pick his candidate as minister? So I should fight Ashwaju because he did not put my son in position?
He said this is about the survival of democracy.
What is democracy? What was democracy?
So we don't end up one party state.
What is the democracy we are talking about? Tell me where Ashwaju has invited the PDP governor that you have a record of. Just one meeting where we have caught Ashwaju Bola Tinubu persuading a PDP government. Okay, if he's persuading them and they are coming, I came here and said I don't want to support him. I don't want to be APC. I don't want to be APC. I am entitled. They wanted me to meet Buhari, the then Attorney General, the then Director of GSSS. I said, I'm not going. We all have a will. Nobody drags you to another party if you don't want to go there. The G5 and all of us, and those that work for Peter Obi physically on the ground, what did we do at that time? If you say it's anti-party, what did we do? No, that's a simple question. Governor Makinde and the G5 were celebrated.
Okay, so phone lines are open, Nigerians. Let me take your reaction to this conversation. 0817-029-4077. That's the number to call. Make we talk. Waiting they happen. Just air your thoughts. You can also follow the link or click on the link on the pinned post. That link will bring you straight into the studio for you to be part of the conversation. Or you call us for 0817-029-4077. Maybe we'll take a few calls before we run. Dr. Akinyemi, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How about you, sir?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Go ahead, sir. Where are you calling? This is your first time joining us here. Thank you so much.
Yes. I'm calling from California, USA.
Awesome. You're welcome. So go ahead.
Yeah, concerning Nigeria, in fact, it is very disheartening and sad what is going on there.
Sorry.
Yeah, what's going on in Nigeria. And question is, when you see that bomb that occurred about one day ago, okay, the question is, why can't Bola Tinubu, your Nigerian president, call Trump? That's the first question. Why is it that Bola Tinubu cannot call Trump? That's the first question. Because Trump has already ignored him. Bola Tinubu is nothing to Trump. Yes.
Oga, hold on. You say our president no fit call another president. Why you think like that? How do you know they've not been talking?
No, I mean the government here. That is, he cannot talk to Trump directly. Why? He cannot talk to Trump. Why?
You cannot state that categorically because you're unsure. You can't be sure. I mean, he's a president of a sovereign state. He should have access if he wanted to.
Call this
operation they happen to. So how you think say the US use can they tell us how would they do the joint operation if they really communicate?
You are so funny, man.
Do you know we're a sovereign state? Are you aware that we're a sovereign country?
Of course, I know that Nigeria is a sovereign state. So yeah, I know. But okay, the question is, you should ask yourself, why that? Okay, Tinubu cannot travel to America here. He cannot. Because the moment Tinubu
was in Onga, he was in Onga in 2003. Tinubu was there. Tinubu was in America. Onga held in America. He was there at the United Nations.
Where?
At the United Nations General Assembly.
2020 what? 2023?
2003.
No,
When they carried President Orange.
no,
He was president then.
2023. No.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
When? No, let's talk.
2023.
No, 2023, and even this year, but I do send the cashew.
I know.
For
this year, last
the
year, he sent someone, but I said 2023. You remember then we're seeing that a lot of entourage plenty. We didn't go rent home. I've forgotten the name of the hotel. We didn't rent for US. We didn't use then for New York. We didn't go to who were then?
But that 2023, that was when Joe Biden was here. Joe Biden was present here, correct? Joe Biden was present here, correct?
2023. Now, yes, now that's what I'm saying now. That was 2023.
No. But no, come, man. Me and you, we are in the same. We are in one page. What I'm trying to say is that since Donald Trump became president here, Bola Tinubu cannot travel, cannot come here. Yeah, everybody can say it. Cannot.
Well, why now? What's in Guam now? Is that not discrimination?
You should, man, please. You should go and ask Bola Tinubu why he cannot come here. Ask him. No, that's a direct question. Ask him. It's true. He cannot come here. And it's true, man. He cannot come here. Bola Tinubu, your president cannot come here. I don't know to you. That was why Donald Trump ignored him up to now. He ignored him. And the bomb that occurred about a day ago, and the Nigerian people are saying that it was in a conformity with US here. No, that was why in the Trump speech, Trump does not say that it's in conjunction with Nigeria. No.
But he did not say it. But the guy in charge of war, Peter Obi, said it now. Trump does not have to say everything now.
Okay. Maybe you don't know who is talking. Maybe you don't know who is talking to you. Maybe you don't know who is talking to you. My CV is. No, you can go and Google me. I can spell my name for you. My name is Dr. Akinyemi Agbede. I can spell it so that you know who's talking. I'm telling you, I work with government here. I work with government here in America. I'm not well here in America. And I can say categorically, working with government here, I know categorically that Tinubu cannot step his foot here in America.
So, but what's the problem? What did he do? Why can he not come to America since Donald Trump became president? What did he do? As I said earlier, is it not discrimination against an African president?
Okay, that's a question mark.
People don't talk say for Middle East, person will be say now almost second in command to terrorists. Now they make it, and the person still come on America. Why be saying that Tinubu they go discriminate? That now where's the person they talk?
No, man, there's no discrimination there. You should go. You should go ask Tinubu that, sir, why is it that you cannot come to America? Why Donald Trump is here? It's true. If he dare come to America, I'm saying it now. Categorically, you see, he cannot come. I said he cannot come. Bola Tinubu or whatever his name cannot come. It's true.
Sir, but this thing you're talking like this is not good now.
I'm saying the fact. Ma, please, I'm saying the fact. Truth. I'm saying the fact, ma. Yes, I'm saying the fact. So I just called today because I was so busy running around for my election of the next year. So people say, "Oh, I should call it." Okay, let me just call it.
You want to contest in Nigeria?
No, I can't contest in that country. No, here in America.
Did you just smirk?
I don't. Why?
You just give us bombastic smile. Why they do like this now? I say you won't contest on Nigeria. You can't give. It's not good now. Are we not?
It's not me, madam. Madam, it's not me. Come, ma. That's the people in Nigeria. Nigeria is a good country. Nigeria is a good country, but your so-called leader, they are so greedy. They are so. In fact, they know themselves. We're supposed not to be. So contesting in Nigeria is no go area. No go area for me.
Our problem right now.
Your problem is your leaders, starting from.
Not be our problem. You don't identify our problem, and we said we be like say we be our problem. So waiting be the solution to this our problem. We plenty like this.
For now, ma. solution. We are the solution, but for now, that solution is classified now. Classified for now, because as I said, I work with government here in America. Yes, for now, the solution is classified. For now.
Make a meeting
yes,
for backyard.
Yes. I will. I will give you my bottle. But for now, it is classified. Yes, but now it's classified. Yeah, God bless you, ma.
Thank you.
It's classified for now.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
God bless you, ma.
Thanks so much,
ma.
Thank you for joining us. I'll be looking forward to seeing more of you. Yes, sir, please. I'd like to see more of
you. If I have the time, as I said, I'm so busy running because I'm running for the governor of California. So I'm running for the governor of California. So I'm so busy running around because our election is June 2nd next year. June 2nd next year is our primary election. So I'm running at a scatter now because the calendar for the election I just started last week, December 19, last week Friday. So till the election, which comes up June 2nd next year. June 2nd next year, I'll be very, very busy. So that was why. Thanks so much, ma'am. God bless you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Hello. Good evening and welcome. Hello. Are you there? Good evening, sir.
Yes, I'm here. Miss Precious.
Sir.
My sister, Ola Yinka is speaking. Is talking from California.
Okay, sir.
See, all those bullshit you guys take in Nigeria, it's not everywhere that takes it. It's not everybody that takes it. Okay? When they're talking to you, they're telling you the truth. Yes. When they're telling you the facts, you're going to argue with everybody. You always argue with me too.
So you just called Nat to give me. You just called Nat to strike me.
That is going on in Nigeria,
so Mr. Olayinka is. You just called Nat to strike me. You want to bring Tomahawk to strike me now.
How this is being done, but you guys will not take whatever we have to say. Our views is, but yes, because it's annoying. You don't understand.
Mr. Olayinka, take it easy. Oh God, take it easy now. No vex. Just
I see you like you're defending all the crap that is going on over there.
Me. Then I they waste my time. They talk every day. No,
from the one that already broke government president is there. All of you sitting down.
No. Don't insult us, so don't insult us. Just say what you have to say.
Why all people are hungry?
Oh yeah, sorry, no vex. Sorry, I surrender. You catch me. It's okay.
I don't like trouble.
I don't like it. No, I don't support. But no matter what happens, I mean, what I should do, the right thing to do is for me to balance the conversation. Right? I'm coming.
You got to go. Tell me that. Why is that
so you want make I follow you talk, say make him go. But I not go follow you talk, say make him go now. I not go follow you talk, make him go now. All right, no vex.
He has to go. Enough is enough for him. He has to go.
Thank you.
It's not because they will not let Nigerians in California bring their gun to Nigeria. You guys will have seen what is going to happen. They got to go. All those senators and reps will start sitting down in their house. It's annoying.
But you not paying you pass. You not paying you reach me. You not paying me well.
We have families who come here. We cannot let people continue killing our people.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so just to state it, I mean, it's first of all, let me say this, please. I do not support anyone, not the president, not APC, not anyone. I mean, I couldn't say this when I was on terrestrial media, but I am saying this now. I no go fit. They never bond that person there. I don't know the amount of money it will give me. Will go make me support you. So please, let's just note this. I am not in support of anyone. I am just here to balance my conversation and due diligence to the conversation. And just very quickly, Oga Tony, no vex, make I just talk finish. Very quickly, for those who said Tinubu was not in hunger, Tinubu was in hunger. He was there. He was in hunger in 2023. And let me just quickly show you an evidence, because not because of say we talk about our president, then I'm not going to talk the truth when I see him. I mean, here was a State House press statement when he was about to travel, stating that the president will be traveling for hunger 2023. He'll be in New York for hunger 2023. Just to state it again. There was also, in fact, I forgot to even play that footage. It is somewhere. There was also a video of Tinubu speaking during hunger. There was a video of him speaking. Key points from this is a BBC report. Key points from President Tinubu's speech for the 78th hunger. The president was there. He spoke, and that's him there. That's his image. So yes, he was. Please, thank you, Ogatoni Chukudi. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening, beautiful, precious.
Sir, they won't chop me. They say I'm the APC woman leader. Please come and save me, Tony Chukudi. Please.
No, you don't really return your membership card. I thought you give me.
No, that's Sim. You know, I'll be 001. Okay, I give out to Sim.
Okay, so maybe maybe that man when they hire you know he say you did too beautiful today.
No, it's so you know, a lot of people do not understand that there is a touch of sarcasm to my conversations. They don't understand.
Yeah, because you know the thing when they say, you know, as the meaning of
away. So people don't understand that this is a subtle political satire. They don't understand, but it's okay. Go ahead.
If they know the meaning of the way, then they would know the meaning of ewo. You know, you get these two sounds, and then what you do, that's so I go just burst into laugh. I said, it's precious behaving as if he doesn't know what is happening. Or he's not aware. The way you sound it, really? Is that what is going on? As if you are not aware.
You should forgive me. Sorry, you should forgive me. Okay, but I want to know now. You know, it only takes someone who can read in between the lines to understand what I am really doing. You know, so I think you guys should have the high.
You have to, but I know the time you are on the other side, every time we start, we hammer it on your head as if you are the shock as well in the shock. But the point is, precious, sometimes, you know, people are not happy with the things going on in the country. So I think you need to put a kind of a step down. I wanted to drop a voice note for you. I think you need to put something down.
You want me to do step down? I should do. I'm planning
to calm the nerve, because when you continue with this thing, sometimes my head will start going off. So one of the step down that I would like you to put is the question that I would like to ask you. You know, during this Christmas period, I'm sure you notice so many things. Why is it that most women don't like to buy expensive things for themselves? They always hope on their boyfriend or the guys to do that expensive.
But I buy all my expensive things by myself. Am I not a woman?
Did you hear the way I said? Why is it that most, not all?
Almost every woman around me, they buy the expensive things themselves. I didn't know women.
Yeah, why is it that they cannot even go and do their head and pay money to do a nice or buy a nice what do you call it, with an attachment to which one? Why is it that they don't do it? I mean, most of them are like that. Or some of them are like that. So you try to ask this question on one of your steps.
I know this. I know they ask anything. You cannot discriminate my gender. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I can never do that. In weak case, I can never do that.
I don't have anything to be honest. I don't have anything to contribute. I was just listening and all this. You know, your brother there for the court. You see him there for, I don't know whether in there for town hall meeting or anything. So all those things. Sometimes you see pressure. You see the man that called was saying all this. It's just annoying. I told you the other day. When they are looking at us, our budget is part of the thing that now our money that is coming there is part of. Do you know how much people this Christmas? I have to put it right so that people will understand it. Any money that somebody in diaspora sent to someone in Nigeria, that person is depriving himself of something here.
No, not just any money. So you see the problem. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say something. I think I've said this a couple of times, but I'll say it again, right? On our way the diaspora, and they face the pressure, which those of us within Nigeria, when they see you say they use small shaky car, self they pass. They assume you have money. Almost every day of my life, I give to people. Almost every day. I'm not bragging about this. It hurts me. In fact, when I left mainstream media, I wanted to stay clear of media generally because honestly, I be want sanitize my mental health. But because of the things where they happen, because I have other things I do. Because of the things where they happen, I said that no. I could not. Every day of my life, I give to one. So on they even face the pressure reach us, especially if they feel like you have a little. So I totally understand what you're saying. No, what I'm trying to say is that I get your point. That every penny you give to someone is an hour you would have worked for, or a 30 minutes you would have worked for, stayed under the cold, or something. And that means a lot. So I totally understand you.
Some of us, you know one thing, and like sometimes you come back to Nigeria, you see the people that you are giving money. If there is any plot of land somewhere around the corner, they will buy it. But they are still asking for money to help them to pay their sons or their child school fees. You see, their money is for buying plot of land or doing other things, but you still give them money because every time they pretend they don't have. And that thing is always difficult for the person trying to know who is really in need. It's just like sometimes when you give something to you want to give it. There's a day I told them, I don't know, I think it was you that they were talking about helping the widow. I say, if you're helping the widow, help the people who are the real widow, not the people who try to become a widow. And you were asking, oh, what do I mean by that? So you have to separate these two things. There are people, because sometimes it's always difficult. People might not like the way I'm saying, but it's just annoying when things are going on in the country. And then the other day, I think there is a radio station here yesterday. Simon Marks was on at the NBC, which I normally listen to. And they were talking about Nigeria. I was there trying to talk a little bit of sense to him because they were just talking, and people started calling. And you see, this propaganda, these people, they paid to be putting this kind of propaganda. They are everywhere. And one man just called. And people, the man triggered many people start calling the NBC radio yesterday. As much as Simon Marks said that he's a journalist. So, and then he said that today he will do another show about it, that because the dashboard was full in the sense that calls we are coming in. Because somebody told him that a woman called and told him that all these things, you start seeing the anger that Nigerians outside, they are not happy. They are just in pain. And nobody is there to listen to them, to hear them out. And somebody is there messing the whole system up. And like I said the other day, when you look at all of them, just look at all of them and tell me even which one of their children is in Nigeria. Any of them that their child is in Nigeria is based on, the child is living there in Abuja. They will not move out of Abuja. If they are going to move maybe Abuja to Lagos or flight, they travel again abroad. So what happens to the rest, the millions of children that are and their parents are struggling, that when they are sick, they only try to give them holy water, which I'm a Christian, I believe in holy water, okay, but God, in the Bible, God split on the sand and mix it up and then rub somebody in the eye for the person to get inside, meaning that there is a power in medicine. So, which means that you are giving that person holy water, it does not mean that you need to administer that medicine. That then there is something. And then you see, precious, when you start to talk about it, it's just annoying. Sometimes it gets me, I just get annoyed listening to some of them. Sometimes I have told you that sometimes I don't even know whether you are spreading your virus to us, that we say we are not going to listen. You get angry. When you listen to you, you get angry. So we cannot resist you, and we continue to almost call you and then turn into your show.
Sorry.
So it's just... And now this year, stop it, I like it.
I was going to just say stop it, I like it now. How you take catch me? How you take catch me? I was going to say stop it, I like it. Oh.
No. The whole thing, just look at the whole system. Look at how they are rubbish in Nigeria. Next year now, the gullible ones in Nigeria will start seeing the money. Because all this money that is looted, they will pump it.
They will begin release them next year, small for politics. Now, Oga Tony Chukudi.
Nigerians will get confused.
Oga Tony Chukudi, it is painful. It is so painful, and I don't know how to explain the pain that I feel. And because I am a journalist and I'm not supposed to take a position, does not mean that I don't feel the pain. In the first place, like I tell you how journalism works, for me to bring the conversation to the fore alone, that's me revolting against that conversation. Any conversation where I bring to the see, in journalism, we say that it is what you call the news that is the news. I shouldn't be telling you all this. It is any story I amplify is what the news is. The one I decide not to amplify, we kill it. It may be happen, it may be exist. So for me to talk about the story, that means I am interested in that. So I cannot talk about a story that I am not willing to see changing. It's not possible. It's not possible. So please, make I just end them there. Thank you. So that I don't speak. I appreciate you. All right, Nigerians, phone lines are still open. Let's see. 08017. I mean, what's that number again? And I don't even make me forget the number I was supposed to call. Olayinka, you see that prayer where you pray? I say a big amen to it. Wait that your prayer, so make a highlight them so that we follow you say a big amen. He says, Sister Precious, you and your Tinubu and APC will be put to shame soon. Amen. If that amen makes you feel good. Thank you so much. All right, the Barrys, good evening and welcome.
Good evening.
Barrys, are you seeing that they want to roast you? Are you seeing they want to roast you? Just help me be on the line. Let me talk to someone else, please. Just be on the line.
No be one carry people matter for head.
Hello, good evening and welcome. Please just be on the line. Let me talk to someone else. Good evening and welcome.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know say na APC
and that they wanna leave me, and I not go leave me now, and I won't bring up my leg outside now. Wanna leave me. I not go delete them. I not go delete them. I not go delete them. Waiting be your name, sir. Where they call from? Yeah.
You remember when Buhari called you remember
what did he do? What did he do?
You say make everybody submitting gun and all this thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and where Tinubu can enter, don't say he won't continue with Buhari legacy, you know? So, with the Coco way they are now is there, as Tinubu enter, he can change immediately the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
So if Tinubu won't do anything about security,
he could do it.
Person where people expect Tinubu to do that to collect all the guns, you know, put embargo on Fulani where they carry for them. And you know do that thing. And be say, as in promise saying go continue Buhari legacy. So you know if you fight terrorists. That will be the main problem with the Niger. Now America don't come, they don't begin to talk, they do this one. These people never won't face security. They won't know one solve that security problem for Nigeria. I'm waiting me, I believe. So I beg, make Trump continue waiting the two. Beg.
All right.
I need my point.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, the Barrys, my brother. Go ahead with you.
Yes, so there's the happy Boxing Day. You don't open your boxes.
No, nobody give me box. And Agiri give me any box. Nobody give me box now.
Now lie you, unless you don't open them. Maybe you go open them next week.
Nobody give me box now.
Okay, no wahala.
Send me box.
Well, nah, because maybe the Boxing Day they closer to here.
Woman leader, I make on an agree give me box.
APC. No wahala. We go do. So we can add on the talk like say now it's still a fight, Abi. This guy now see the man. The man don't something is wrong with Wike. The Wike no look like Wike again. Something is wrong somewhere. This fight, I'm not sure single. I think say this fight don't end. Because now this other gathering now for a village, not the main Port Harcourt as they do again. Now for a village in go this time. So they look something is wrong somewhere. So who now when they confront all that on your mandate? You know what's funny? I think after I don't look the whole thing finished, I not to blame Wike for killing PDP. No be Wike kill PDP. Now Jonathan, you see that Jonathan when people think saying they're innocent. Now Jonathan destroyed PDP, in my opinion. Why? Because when Jonathan
2015.
Yes, there was an agreement. You do 2 years and then another 4. Just calm down. Come on for road. He destroyed the whole thing. Now see where we did. Anyways, I hear when that man, the way they tried to prove to that man, say Tinubu come. Yeah, he came under Democrat during Biden and Obama. They are this thing. But since Republican entered office, he hasn't been to US. And I wonder why. You know, say if say
the reason I stated that was because people keep saying that he's never been to America and he cannot be to America. So I needed us to put the perspective correctly. So I mean to
yeah, that's true. Not be every government they're friendly. This very particular government are not they're friendly with foreigners, and we know that. Whether we like
but some
Trump,
foreigners should mention and now say the person with the saying a number 2 hitman for terrorism for a particular country. We be on a guy man now. He come on a White House. Not be the same thing.
You see the point is this.
It's not about interest.
Now interest now. Now interest. Even this whole thing where people will say, oh, they drop bomb here, this I just say, say I don't feel they send so many things. You get where my hand there. So I know they too send too many things. That thing where you see nobody bomb where they drop this all they tell, oh, nobody died. Did they tell you they were trying to kill people or they're trying to kill innocent people? That's why it's sometimes I know they like listening to some things. People will just come up, oh, maybe they want to see that body will go full for ground. America don't kill people. Who does that? These people know what they do. Maybe they're not going to even show anybody where die. But you go see the result. However, in there, you get something where then they find. You get something. Once the thing happen, all this small thing, all this one where they see, there's something going on. But say, if we talk on platforms like this, people go, before Nigerians have been talk well. I don't tell you, we could find where get how people go they begin the proper solution to what's happen. This is my issue. Dr. Kaj always talk our issue, our problem now Fulani. Precious are there. I was born and raised in the village when Fulani, those our Nigerian Fulani from Nigeria there. Been there in Nigeria, they carry cow. They walk out from corner water side from this city. We go follow them as young small children. Follow them. Cow will never even divert, enter farm where they by the side of the road. They eat elephant grass across the and they'll be going. This other political Fulanis where they cause this thing. Why our southerners see them now? Why is it that no National Assembly, no address from any of the National Assembly members? So what's the year? All of them just the way they share their political money. Now our one of the senatorial districts from my own senatorial district, he don't decamp the other day. I think I'm be Akpabio a hitman. So now in the leader, anything where Akpabio want to do, now in the front arm. Now him and Wike been the fight for that governor. That time, it's so many things for there. So now him and Wike don't fight. They're not there on the same page again. So I don't know how Wike go do this one. Whether this one when they talk now, is he speaking based on PDP or APC? This gathering when they waiting in the talk of where in there? Now PDP or APC?
Now my mouth, you really won't hear him.
And you're there on ground now. Who want to know?
Leave him now. You go still know later. Not be my mouth, you go hear a lot of things. Now only style I go feel this talk. I know go talk direct. So no worry.
So, anyways, you see, this whole this especially by now, Tinubu go down announce say those IDP. Now, what thing they paid me pass? How would Nigeria get IDP inside the country where war not there? They at least by now don't even announce say we are planning to send those people back, but nobody talk about these people. Now they don't go remain. I went to one for Benue. At the day where I reached there, I say which kind of wahala? That's why I'm even angry with all. I have plenty of Benue friends, and they are Abuja there. They drink, they follow woman. Meanwhile, there are people not the house. If I tell you, I don't see too many. I spent 10 years between Abuja and US. So I don't see plenty. I just don't want to talk yet. I tell you, I go come sit down there with you.
No problem.
So that would make they see my face. Make they see my face. Now where I see the block arm, let me say the block arm. But I go start to open my video too. When people see me, because now we need the fear again. We need the fear again. Make we do them. Now one time person they die, all die and I die. You know what me I represent. All die and I die.
Now so it be now. Now so it be. All die na die.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All
I
right,
appreciate
well done. We will talk
it.
tomorrow.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. All right. Hello, Black Gold. Good evening.
Good
Good,
evening, my sister from Rivers State.
good
Have,
evening. Black Gold, it's
have,
been a long time. Oh, my sister,
I
it's been a long
know,
time.
I, I
Today.
know. Happy Christmas in
Thank
arrears,
you so much. I
New
appreciate
Year
it.
in advance, and happy Christmas from me and from President Donald Trump to Nigeria. God bless you all.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why? Why? What shall it
Oh,
profit you with all of
like,
this? Why?
like Christmas package for you, precious, from Donald
Eh?
Trump. I would love it. We love it. He's so sweet and swift. We love it. At least Nigeria can have peace now, you know? No
Who told you?
more
I don't take
too
you to
much
expect
talk,
what happened
talk.
to them.
No too much talk, just action. No too much. Nigerians talk, they talk too much. No action. At least Donald Trump has shown them how to take action and not cho. You know. We love the way it's going. Yes. So precious, my sister.
Sa, ma. Don't make
Yeah.
me.
Don't
Don't even know what I'm gonna say you.
don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. We are saying thank you, Donald Trump. Christmas package for you Nigerians. Bye bye, precious. Go on with
Mm.
your life.
Merry Christmas. Thank
All
you.
right. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Nigerians, I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who's been part of the show. You know, it's always a pleasure to have you guys join us every evening. Thank you so much, everyone who joined us. Thank you for always watching. If you never like this post, oh yeah, now go do like them now. Go like them. Don't you like my sweet trouble? Go and like it, share it, make it reach as many people as possible. Make we continue to be this time. They tell people waiting they happen for inside Nigeria. And say yeah, we hear something over and over again. It incites action for the ear. Make it use your tongue, count your teeth. I'll see you guys again tomorrow with Prince Francis Chilaka. For now, it's good night from me to you. God bless you.